Well, this is an issue that gets under my blood, under my skin a little bit, because I hear that. First of all, credit. I am a credit expert witness. Okay, so I know a little bit about credit and the impact of it. One mortgage payment, one 30-day late is going to drop your score 50 to 100 points. A credit score is a mathematical formula, so there's a lot of moving components, just like what was said. We don't know what your score will do. But we do have there are some formulas out there we can kind of guesstimate. However, here's the issue. The foreclosure process, that's the legal process of taking one's house back for non-payment of a mortgage loan. The decision makers, now I'm speaking of, they have stacks and stacks and stacks of files. You keep making your payment, and what do they say? You can make your payment. Why do we need to help you? So if I stop making my payment, this process takes a typical 7 months, typically. Now, it could go 8 months, could go 9. We're working with someone 18 months. It's really hurting his credit score. Property's up in the mountains, and the lender doesn't want the property back either. So if you keep making your monthly payment, and we talk to these decision makers, not just Wachovia, across the country, they prioritize us. Oh, you're closer to this, what's called trustee sale. That's where they're going to sell your house without your permission. So it's called trustee sale. That's the legal terminology. And the closer it gets to that date, the higher priority you are. And if you make a payment in there, they're thinking, oh, we don't care whether you stop making your credit card payments, whether you're borrowing money, whether you're liquidating your 401k. They don't care, because this is a money game. I want my payment. You promised to pay us, and you are not doing that for whatever reason. So my advice is, and as I help folks walk through this, is they have to look at this. It does impact your credit, absolutely. But at the same time, you're not a high priority until you are further down, when they have hundreds of thousands of families that they're looking at that are very close to their house is being close to sold. So if you're current, I'm telling you, the decision makers have tell us every day is, wait, why do we have to help you? They're current. Well, they're in imminent danger of foreclosure. They've lost their job. Well, we don't care. Look, they're making their payment. So oftentimes we are placed into a position that we have to stop making our monthly payment and get closer to that 7 month, closer to the sale date, in order to become a priority in their minds.
I wasn't referring to the standard payment. I was referring to the modified payment that you're requesting. That's why I was saying you're demonstrating your genuineness. So if my house payment is $1,500 and I can only afford $1,000, I'm not sending you $1,500 even if I have it in the bank. But the $1,000 is going to become my new standard of living, whether it's this house or another house. And we know consumers historically are accustomed to patterns. It's habitual. So if I stop paying, I begin to spend money on things I have no business spending it on, and it makes it that much more difficult to maintain my housing payment even when it drops $500. So you have to look at all of these things. It is big picture. I like the holistic term, but I just wanted to clarify that. Okay. Well.